Hello, everybody. I am with my boy Anthony Moreno, aka Johnnie Vibes. Anti-Chardonnay here. I really only think of you as Johnnie Vibes now. It's really weird. We've transitioned, but we're here, day 4 of the main event, which is one of my favorite days in poker. I think like yesterday, today. It's really exciting. So let's first just get it out of the way. You're still in the main, squeaking by. Let's talk a little bit about the main.
Yeah, so I've been playing tournaments all summer, probably 120, 130 hours of tournaments at the WSOP this summer. And when you get all in a tournament, you just kind of resign yourself to whatever comes. And a lot of times I don't even really sweat the board so much. I just wait, did I win? But the main event is so different. I was all in a few times yesterday on day 3, approaching the bubble, and it was emotional. Like I was feeling it in here. I was staring at the board like, what's next?
It's taking so long. Why is it taking so long?
And that feeling of adrenaline, excitement, a little bit of anxiety, some fear sprinkled in. It's like what makes the main event so special. And surviving through the day, it felt amazing. Wow.
It's what poker's all about, folks. I know it becomes a grind, but really I think those moments are what makes poker so exciting. So you've actually had a fantastic summer, and we've talked a little bit about this on the PokerNews podcast and just in general in some of our coverage. You had a bet with Shaun Deeb, which for those who missed it, kind of catch us up on like how the whole thing even began, and then what you guys sort of ultimately agreed on before the WSOP started.
Yeah, so I actually don't know Shaun, and I don't know Doug Polk either. Because playing as a 5'10 live cash grinder, I don't run in the circles that Shaun would run in or Doug would run in. We happen to know each other for a long time, but a lot of people don't really pay attention to cash game grinders, especially when we don't like travel the circuit or play tournaments. So when basically the mid-stakes games in San Diego kind of died, and I wanted to do some things that were different that furthered my career in poker. So I started making content. That obviously went really well. People started watching the channel. And I was like, well, let's play some tournaments too. So I wanted to bring some of the people that were like really diehard fans of my content, I wanted to offer them a sweat. So I sold in my private Facebook group a markup of 1.38. And somebody forwarded that to Shaun, the markup police, and he thought that
Who's that sneaky snake? Right?
He took one look at my Hendon mob, which I didn't really have a Hendon mob because I don't play tournaments. And he was like, you're a scammer. And he said, when he said the word scam, it like really fueled me up because obviously the poker industry is pretty fragile. And if that word gets thrown around, like people take it seriously. Shaun has a big voice too. So that really upset me. And there was some back and forth between me and Shaun. And at the end of the day, I just kind of looked at Shaun's track record and I knew that arguing with him, it was never going to accomplish anything. So what I decided to do was I just decided to say, look, let my results speak for themselves this summer. And as a little side bet, I'll take my action versus your action in the same events that we play. And we'll put up $5,000 each, $10,000 to the winner. And whoever has the higher ROI takes the money. At the end of the summer, we'll see what my ROI is. If it exceeds, you can't call me a scammer because I made everybody money. So as we sit here today, still in the main event, I crushed Deeb in the bet. He made like maybe $700 on the cashes, and I cashed for, I want to say like close to 30,000. So it was like a landslide. So that feels really good. I don't really have to say anything. I just let the results speak for themselves. And then I exceeded my ROI for all the people that bought a piece of me. So what else can you really say?
Well, and this is what my argument has always been, that people are their own bosses, right? Like if you want to charge whatever you want to charge and people want to pay it, who cares? And still now, so for those who are out there watching and rooting for you, A, it's exciting that they all made money, but B, now we have the biggest sweat ever. Okay, so coming into the day today, obviously it feels good, it's exciting. You've got the one monkey off your back. You already made your people money, but I mean, this is the one we're all waiting for. So coming in short, you've got like what, just shove fold potential? Did you like meditate this morning? Like what's going on now?
No, see, it's up to the poker gods at this point. At least for the first few orbits, I have 7 big blinds. So it's like I'm just going to get it in there, and we'll see what happens. If I can double and get into the 14 big blind range, then of course there's some playability there. And if I can get past the 20 big blind range, then it's a new tournament.
LFG.
Like we'll see what happens. I got Gus Hansen on my left. I got another poker vlogger on my right, so Scott Baumstein. It's like a stacked table. It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Great. Okay, good. Well, for those who want to follow you, for those who want to see some of your action, you've still been creating content, which is also a big thing we talked about with the markup. It's not free, you guys. It takes a lot of time to make this stuff and put it together, and you've still managed to create a video a week, which is amazing. So tell the people if they're interested in finding the content and also, maybe following the dream as we do this the next few days. Where can they find you?
Well, in real time, I've been updating on Instagram story, and that's been amazing because it's like right when something happens, I put it on Instagram story and I get so much feedback. But the content on YouTube is produced, and that takes me a while. So I pretty much gave up cash for the summer so I could create content. Created 6 videos so far in my World Series series of videos, and there's going to be one more 7th video on whatever happens here. So JohnnyVibes.com is a way to get there, and it's fun for me to create the content, and it's even more fun to see the feedback that people give me.
It's so great to see you in this spot, and especially there's been drama, there's been controversy, but I think you've handled it really gracefully, and so it's just good. It's good to see you in this spot. I love my boy Deeb, but he's always bringing the drama, but I feel like the way you handled this is great, and it's great to see you in this spot. Get to your seat. Good luck. Johnny Vibes, I'm Sarah Herring. You guys are with us on PokerNews.com.